Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful sees Hope Logan, Annika Noel, completely unraveling after losing everything, and she may want revenge on some of the people she feels have done her wrong lately. We're going to talk about who Hope may target on her vengeance crusade. So, things are shifting this week on the blame game. All of this we saw in those scenes with Hope at Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang house, that she's just a complete mess right now. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Masinswood, fired her again from her job at Forrester Creations. Then, fresh off that wound, Hope dumped Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, because she says he betrayed her and chose Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, over her. Plus, Hope's relationship with her mom, Brooke, is hanging by a thread this week. They just had that volatile showdown where Hope and Brooke were practically disarming each other, saying cruel and nasty things. Hope even raised her hand to slap her mom's face. Thankfully, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, shut that down, but Brooke has had enough of Hope's bratitude. That's a bratty attitude. If you didn't know, I just coined that phrase. So Hope and Brooke's mother-daughter relationship seemed to hit an all-time low this week. And after nasty words and blame heaped in both directions, it was a sweet moment when Hope broke down and Brooke caved in and hugged her. Hope cried and told her mom she's sorry. I don't know if she really is, but I know she really said it. Brooke obviously blames Hope for her losing Ridge. Then Hope was saying a lot of nasty stuff about, Brooke still lost him and all this, and Brooke was ready to toss Hope completely off her property. A big part of the problem is Hope blames everybody else but herself for the mess of her life, and she played a huge part in creating that mess. Carter told her he took accountability for his actions, and then he told Hope that she needed to do that too, and that infuriated her. Then that's exactly what Brooke said to Hope too, right before she blew up and just went aggro on her mom. Although Brooke and her daughter had that explosive showdown, that seems to have pushed Hope to some sort of tipping point. Honestly, I doubt that she has yet learned her lesson. I do not believe that all of a sudden yelling with her mom, and Katie being in there, and then Brooke hugging her, is going to make everything better and chill her out. It's not. Hope's got a long road ahead, and I do expect revenge is part of what she's going to put on her calendar that right now is wide open since she doesn't have a job. So, let's talk about what's happening after she comes down from this intense confrontation with Brooke. I think we're going to see Hope targeting different people for payback. So first off, I would assume that a top target is going to be Carter and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. Carter didn't want to break up with Hope, but she insisted, said he betrayed her, yada yada. Then Daphne found Carter very upset and heartbroken, and Daphne made her big move. Now, she didn't kiss him on Bold and the Beautiful, but she comforted him and she coddled him. And she was soothing all those wounds that Hope made. So, I do expect to see Carter and Daphne an official couple soon, together and happy, maybe even engaged super fast, because we know Carter likes to put a ring on it. He and Daphne may even make plans to start a family. They may just hit the ground running because marriage and family are things Carter has always wanted and never had with anybody before. So, Daphne winning Carter as her man, even though Hope dumped him, would absolutely make her head explode. She watched Ridge not miss a beat, and he ran from Brooke right to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. And I think now, Hope looks at Carter and she sees him doing the same thing, just not even waiting a second right with another woman. So Hope may target Carter and Daphne, sabotage any dates or special events they have, whether it's a big dinner night, an engagement party, even a wedding. I expect Hope isn't going to want to see Carter Walton get a happily ever after when he betrayed her. If Hope finds out Daphne's seduction scheme that she and Steffy are keeping secret, she's going to spill that too. Alright, number 2, after Carter, you'd obviously expect Hope's second revenge target to be Steffy, as she has for many years. Hope blames Steffy for everything that's wrong in her life. And let's face it, many times Steffy has been responsible for things that are wrong in Hope's life. But in this particular instance, Hope cooked her own goose. Now, Steffy and Hope are longtime rivals, and over the past few months, Steffi has fired Hope twice and shut down her line twice. This last time, Steffi asked Hope after Ridge and Eric Forrester, John McCook, promised Carter that Hope and Hope for the future could stay at Forrester Creations. But Steffi pushed and the other Forresters caved. So now, Hope blames Steffi for the firing. And she also blames Carter for the firing because he didn't get that promise in writing. So, Hope probably wants to see Steffi humiliated personally and professionally. And for that, Hope may team up with Shyla Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, and Luna Nozoa, Lisa Yamada. Right now, of course, Steffi is thrilled her dad chose her mom. They got the company back. Luna's out of Finn's, Tanner Novlan, life. Everything's golden. Hope's not going to let her stay happy for too long because she's so miserable. Third on the revenge list could be Ridge. When Hope was fighting with Brooke this week, she started raging about how Ridge called her the B word. If you recall, Ridge also blamed Hope and said she ruined Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Carter when she got her claws into them. Then Ridge has just broken Brooke's heart again by choosing Taylor this week, and Hope probably feels like Carter chose Ridge over her. So, Hope may think Ridge needs to pay like Carter and Daphne. You know, we could see Hope going this sabotage route. It could be sneaking into work and trashing some of his sketches, tearing up bolts of material. There's a fashion show coming up in a month. She might try and sabotage that. She might also do it on a personal level. You know, if Taylor and Ridge get engaged or married, which could happen faster than you would expect, Hope might sabotage one of their big important events. You know, I could see Hope trying to pull a stunt to break them up to try and help her mom, Brooke. All right, fourth on my list, I suspect part of Hope's revenge scheme would involve a man. This is actually number 4 and 5 because I've got 2 men in mind because the question is, if it was a man, which one? There's 2 guys that could play a crucial role in any vendetta that Hope has. One is Dr. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, and the other is Thomas Forrester. First, Hope may pursue Finn with help from Sheila and Luna. They may try and ruin his marriage to Steffi in an effort for Hope to get closer and steal Finn, which would benefit Sheila and Luna. That would be a big heaping pile of payback that Hope could get on Steffi if she was able to get her claws in Finn. But if Hope realizes she's got no shot to grab Finn from Steffi, which is probably true, she may target somebody else close to the Forresters that would also hurt them, namely handsome and brilliant designer Thomas. With no job to hold her in lay, Hope could leave Beth with Donna Logan, Jennifer Gareis, for a few days and jet to Paris. You know, Hope could make a play for Thomas, and of course that would infuriate both Ridge and Steffi, probably Eric as well. I mean, heck, Hope could even go to France, propose to Thomas, and elope on the spot so she came back to town a Forrester. Because then Ridge and Steffi really can't say Hope's not allowed in the family business when she be family if she came back to Leah as Thomas's wife. Of course, heads would explode, Ridge and Steffi's jaws would hit the floor. Now, there's always the very slim chance that Hope will play nice, take accountability like people have recommended, and apologize for her actions. But that sounds like crazy talk. I don't see it happening. Hope is with her dad Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan. Soon, and unless he can calm her down, my money is on Hope looking for some serious payback. The world of fashion, love and betrayal has never been more thrilling than in The Bold and the Beautiful, and now it's about to reach a boiling point. Hope Logan, the once sweet and forgiving heroine, has had enough. After years of deception, heartbreak, and manipulation, she's taking matters into her own hands. Hope Logan has always been the epitome of grace, morality, and kindness. She's endured betrayals from Thomas Forrester, heartbreaks from Liam Spencer, and the constant meddling of Steffi Forrester. But everyone has a limit, and Hope's patience has finally run dry. After a devastating revelation that shattered her world, Hope has put together a hit list, but not in the way one might think. This isn't about physical harm. It's about destruction of reputation, careers, and everything her enemies hold dear. Thomas Forrester. The manipulative lover Thomas has been obsessed with Hope for years, using his son Douglas as a pawn in his twisted games. Though he claims to have changed, Hope has seen through his facade. Now, she's prepared to bring every one of his past schemes to light, ensuring that no one, especially not her family, ever trusts him again. Hope plans to expose the receipts of his misdeeds, revealing his manipulations, threats, and psychological games to the world. Steffy Forrester. The rival who took everything. Steffy and Hope have been at odds for what feels like a lifetime. From fighting over Liam to battling for control of Forrester Creations, the two have never found true peace. Steffy always seems to win, but not this time. Hope is done being second to Steffy and plans to reclaim everything that was taken from her. She has a strategy to leak damaging information about Steffy's personal life to the media, causing turmoil in both her professional and romantic relationships. Liam Spencer. The waffling ex-Liam has bounced back and forth between Hope and Steffy for years, always leaving Hope in a state of heartbreak and doubt. This time, Hope refuses to let him have any power over her life. She's prepared to make sure he loses everything, including custody battles and professional credibility. She's been gathering evidence of his disloyalty and lack of responsibility as a father, ensuring he'll never manipulate another woman the way he did her. Brooke Logan. The meddling mother. As much as Hope loves her mother, she knows Brooke has contributed to the chaos in her life. Brooke's endless affairs, toxic relationships, and manipulations have left Hope struggling for stability. Now, she's determined to separate herself from her mother's shadow once and for all. Hope will make it clear to the world that she is not another Logan woman repeating history. She'll carve her own destiny, whether Brooke approves or not. Ridge Forrester. The puppet master. Ridge has always played puppet master in the lives of his children and the women who love him. Hope sees him as one of the key players in the constant turmoil at Forrester Creations. If Ridge thinks he can continue controlling the narrative, Hope is about to prove him wrong. She has discovered damaging financial secrets that could turn the board against him, forcing Ridge to finally face consequences for his actions. With the hit list complete, Hope sets her plan into motion. The days of being the victim are over. Hope Logan is stepping into her power, and everyone who has ever wronged her is about to feel her wrath. She starts with Thomas, leaking voice recordings of his manipulations to the press. The backlash is immediate. The Forrester name is dragged through the mud, and Thomas is left with no way to defend himself. Next, she orchestrates an anonymous tip to fashion insiders about Steffy's questionable dealings, causing a media storm that shakes Forrester Creations to its core. For Liam, she ensures the court sees his pattern of neglect, effectively destroying his chances of ever controlling her life again. As for Brooke, Hope holds a tell-all interview, distancing herself from her mother's legacy and presenting herself as an independent force in the fashion world. Finally, Ridge is blindsided by an internal investigation into financial mismanagement, placing his position at Forrester in jeopardy. One by one, Hope's enemies fall, leaving her stronger, more powerful, and more in control than ever before. With her revenge complete, Hope stands taller than ever. She's no longer just the sweet, naive girl who forgives and forgets. She's a force to be reckoned with, a woman who has reclaimed her destiny. And as the dust settles, everyone is left wondering, what will Hope do next? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.